understand, you don't understand what you do to me when you hold his hand. 'Cause we're on fire, we're on fire, we're on fire now. I don't care what people say when we're together. You know I wanna be the one who holds you in his sleep. I just want it to be you and not forever. I know you wanna leave, so come on, baby, be with me so happily.
Disclaimer. This episode of How to Be Famous with Marina has been replaced with an episode of How to Be Famous with Sage. So let's get started. As you all should know, I'm incredibly famous. Way more famous than Marina. I mean, let's remind you of who was the girl of the year of 2013. Me, of course! So today, I'm going to tell you some simple tips on how to be famous. Tip number 1, even though my hands look like they're holding up number 5. Whip your hair around like crazy. And when I say crazy, I mean 24/7 type of crazy. That a couple of times, people will finally notice how beautiful your hair is. Then they'll come up to you and ask you for an awesome autograph of your beautiful hair. Tip number 2, blink a lot. People will see how beautiful your eyes look whenever you blink. So then they'll come up to you and ask you for an autograph for such beautiful eyes. Tip number 3, walk beautifully. Now for some of you, you may have ugly walks. So here's a tip. In order for you to walk beautifully, put one leg in front of the other. You'll look like you're famous whenever you're walking, so people will come up to you and ask you for an autograph because they think you're famous. Tip number 4, talk with sass. Oh my gosh, girl, like, I saw these awesome shoes yesterday in the mall, and like, I wanted to buy them, but I couldn't because they were too cheap. So I just bought a pair of like $5 million Michael Kors, you know, because that's just how I am, you know, that's my style. And really, I don't go for cheap shoes. So like, yeah, let's go to Starbucks and get a pumpkin spice latte.
But first, let me take a selfie.
People will sure recognize you're famous after you talk like that. And then they'll come up to you and ask you for an autograph. Tip number 5. And the last tip of the day. Be yourself. Okay, so really there is no actual method to become famous. But a lot of famous people have became famous because they were being themselves. So that's all I got for you. See me later on How to Be Famous with Sage.
If you enjoyed my video, then watch my other ones. Please subscribe.